Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 28 of my Ungrim campaign. That's right, raw, unadulterated, balls to the literal wall Total War content, although obviously not literally balls to the wall, because that would be horrible. The last thing anyone wants is literal balls on their wall, unless you have very specific tastes, and even then you'd need a white clean surface. I'm talking tiles here, some really nice tiles or something, because you'd really need to disinfect everything before and definitely after. Not that I've gone into much thought about this, of course. Last time Ozpin, he was very dwarvish and he took on everyone at the same time, and almost, I'm going to be honest, almost won. I mean, the forces of chaos not looking very happy. Unfortunately, Ozpin can't get away. So what we're going to do is we're going to scatter. Everyone is going to scatter. We're all off. Off we go. So long, suckers. Boom. He's off. Okay, and we're going to recruit a new general down here. Let's get Glum Deepbrow just for the moment. Do you want Glum Deep? Yeah, sure. Doop. And Glum is going to recruit some units, and then Ozpin is going to take over for him once he is back up and ready to go, once he's travelled back from the wastes. We're going to need to get some reinforcements up here, but I think overall that was, I mean, I could have probably taken them on bit by bit, but god, that would be boring, wouldn't it? That was way more fun to just go straight at them. Meanwhile, we've got Karak Norn under siege over there. Belagar is kicking the crap out of Greenskins in the Empire. Karl really needs to pull his finger out, to be honest. Karl, I can't help you if you don't help yourself, Karl. Get on with it, you lazy sod. And obviously we've got vampire problems as well. But actually, you know what? I think it's going fine. Peter Dinklage. Should we assault these guys? We can't. We don't have enough money. In that case, just wander over here. Just go and stand near them. Just look threatening. That's your job. Thyke Sourscowl. What? Oh, you're a... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's get you... I would like one in Belagar's army, so let's get you over there.
What needs to be done?
Scalder Oathforge. Again, do I... You know what? I actually think maybe you...
One rag? It is agreed.
I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Maybe you could go and join Ozpin? Maybe, just a thought. We've got Karak Ziflin, which is looking good at the moment. We need to capture the mountains over here. I'm not overly... I've got a military alliance with the Bretonians. Short victory conditions. I need the giant home mountains over there. Northern Grey Mountains. Do I not... Does that not count? Have I just gotten a defensive alliance with you? I have a defensive alliance. Okay, well that's fine. We can get a military alliance. That's not going to be a problem. I don't have enough money to repair that, so we're going to leave that for the moment. Hopefully Vlad buggers off. Okay, Balthazar, not sure what the plan is there, but good on you. At least you're doing something. Karl, still not. There's Grimgore. He's leading a bunch of big uns to Nulland to try and defend it. Now we just need to finish off the Greenskins. Hello. Oh. Hello. Isabella has decided to attack Warwick Davis. Alright. I'll take that. Ow. Well, Vargeists aren't going to be much of a problem at this rate. Yeah, so that's quite a few Vargeists already dead thanks to the cannon volley. It's very nice. The rest of the army is moving up, led by Martin, apparently. I mean, I don't judge. That's Martin over there. Hi, Martin. How you doing? Need to be attacking me with quite a large army. The Auto Resolve did not look particularly favourable. And they're backed up by Isabella, who's incoming on her Nightmare with another unit of Vargeists. There's a lot of Vargeists in this army. But Warwick is more than ready for him. There he is. He's got a frostbite weapon. He's got regeneration as well. So basically, he just does not die. So we've got some Crypt Horrors already trying to charge our line, but they're taking a lot of fire. We've also got Vargeists and Black Knights trying to flank around on our right and on our left. We've got some Khan Wraiths and more Vargeists. The first units trying to reach our line are just getting riddled with Quarreler fire and not doing very well. This unit of Crypt Horrors is going to make it. Crash into our Longbeards, who take the charge very well. Quarreler's then shooting them in the face. These units on the flank are going to be a bit of a problem. We've got the unit of Slayers there who are... Now, I know Slayers shouldn't be used to blunt a charge, but who else the hell am I going to use? They're fast, they can catch up with these units, so that's what they get used for. Plus, they're, you know, sacrificial. The Vargeist going to come into Ulthar's Raiders, that's not great, and the Slayer's going to get charged by the Black Knights. On the left flank, the Peak Gate Guard, who have magical attacks, are fighting the Khan Race. Now, the Khan Race obviously are ethereal, and so have physical resistance. Doesn't help much when your opponent has magic weapons, though, so those Khan Race are going to get absolutely wrecked. Warwick right in the fight there, and Isabella is giving him... She keeps trying to attack him, and he just sits there and takes it and then headbutts her. And then she flies off again. So that's going to continue. Lots of Tomb Guard here. More Tomb Guard piling onto the right flank. More Khan Race over there going down. Khan Race are a good support unit, not good at fighting, you know, dead on. Ulthar's Raiders just moving in. As you can see, we've done a lot of damage with our Slayers. Slayers have equally taken a lot of damage, but they tanked this unit of Black Knights, and the Black Knights are about to get a bunch of axes in the face. Good stuff. Meanwhile, Isabella has got stuck in against the Peak Gate Guard, although that's not going to work very well for her because, as you can see, they are kicking the shit out of her. Just absolutely mauling her. And now the Slayers are coming in to help as well, and you can see she's trying to escape. She's trying to get away, but they keep... It's hammer time, guys. It's hammer time. Is she trying to heal herself? Don't know what she's doing, but she's 392, 300, 260, 186, 158, 48, and with 13 health left. Unlucky for some, but not Isabella, because she manages to break away from the fight and heal herself back up. The Peak Gate Guard, not being able to chase her, then come back to smash straight into the rear of the vampire line. Along with the Slayers. With Isabella still active, she's managed to heal herself to 805, but that's all she's got. She's going to come charging back into the fight again, but she's not going to be very effective. The Peak Gate Guard now slamming into the rear of these Grave Guard and doing horrendous damage. They've been instrumental in this battle, and the Slayers have also got a nice rear charge there. Warwick with just a huge pile of corpses surrounding him. And having secured the right flank, we can now roll up. Isabella's trying to get away, but a few cannon shots. Ooh, and she's down. Isabella's down. And with Isabella's death, the rest of the undead forces start to crumble.
So many grudges that need satisfaction here.
I guess one grudge is going to be cannon crew just shot me in the back. Never mind.
Now works.
Right, heroic victory. I don't get very many of those, to be honest. I guess that's fine. I guess we only lost 207 and they lost 1,318, so that... Warwick, once again, just knocking it out of the park. What a guy. Do I want to sack this? Yeah, I do. Of course I do. It's a bit of a crushing loss there for the von Carsteins. They're not doing very well. Although the Moot is getting the brunt of Vlad's rage. So Prague has fallen, but the Chaos Horde is looking much diminished. Although I think Kislev is probably going to go down as well.
I am Ironfist. Some call me a king. You are welcome here.
You want a non-aggression pact and you want money. Where are you? I don't know where you are. Sort of zoomed over there, but I don't know where you are, and you could be over the other side of the world, and to be honest, I don't really want to give you all that money. So stuff it, basically, is what I'm saying. Sly stolen technology. Limb render has been discovered. Ragni Grimtidenson is ready for duty. Village protection. We've managed to research. Untainted +3. That's very, very nice. Let's go for... Rat poison would cost 10k. You know, I haven't got Toolmakers Guild yet. That would increase our income from Toolmakers by another 5%. Let's go with that. It's only 2 turns. Only 2 turns. That seems like a good shout, that does. I'll go with that. Okay, and Glum Deep Brow. Okay, we're going to recruit. Let's grab them. 5 turns is a long time. Let's grab a couple of organ guns. Let's grab 3 organ guns. I might be overdoing it on organ guns, but balls to it. Oh, actually, you know, I would like some iron. So, you know what? You know what? Okay, we'll get a flame cannon, and we can get thunderers here. Yeah. And an Iron Drake. It's going to take quite a while before you're ready. We're going to have to delay. You can assault units. Assault units! Success! What can you do? Block army. Perfect. Just going to keep harassing these guys until... Assault units is... Can we assault this second army? Success. Boom. Let's just keep knocking them down while we recruit a new army. Okay, now Warwick. Warwick, what an absolute legend you are. You don't even need gold chevron. Well, you do, kind of. I don't know where to give you some thunderers. You are quite a tank, aren't you? I'm tempted to sort of buff up your melee attacks and stuff. Let's go for mastercrafted artillery because you just can't go wrong with it. We lost a unit of Slayers, but I'll live with that. Goodbye, Wurtbad. Wurtbad has left the building. Let's go and hit Grunberg. And we're going to raise that as well. And then we're going to hit Kemperbad, and that will remove Vlad. And it looks like Grimgore is kind of running out of places to hide, and we have the 2 siege towers that I wanted here. So let's take Karak Norn. This is pretty much the last Greenskin fortress in the north. They do still have Nullen for the moment, but it doesn't have many recruitment buildings in it. It's not very high level. It's pretty easy to take. Karak Norn, though, has good defences, and that's why we've needed siege towers, which look like little dwarves. Well, I say little dwarves, I mean really big dwarves. Basically the opposite of what I said, apart from the dwarves bit. Otherwise it would be little... doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is we've got 4 siege towers heading to the walls, all filled with the Giant Slayers. So we've got Lost Hold Avengers 2 there, Richard's Avengers, and then a couple of units of Giant Slayers, and the rest of the army now moving up. We're taking out the towers because they're nasty. We're shooting this dwarf in the back. That's probably a grudging. That is almost certainly a grudging. Doesn't matter. I love the fact the little moustaches flop up and then the beard sort of drops away. I love the siege towers. Look great. The Giant Slayers coming in, just hacking their way through these goblins. I mean, Giant Slayers versus goblins. It's not a fair fight. And the rest of our infantry now moving up. Thunderers opening fire, although it's not going to be very effective. But now the Longbeards moving up as well. Up they go. Ungrim and Robbie Coltrane also. And also the Slayers. Giant Slayers now fighting some Orc Biggins. Now that is fighting someone more your own size. Although I feel that the Giant Slayers probably outclass the Orc Biggins by quite a substantial margin. We've managed to gain control of this section of the wall, so we're going to charge in and help with the next part. So these poor night goblins getting their arms and legs cut off. And now the Thunderers are moving up. Seems like an odd choice, but if the Thunderers can take position on this side of the wall, they can fire down into the sort of gate area and basically just mow down anyone who comes anywhere near us. Yep, the walls are definitely ours, and there's more of our Thunderers coming up ready to take positions on the wall. Robbie Coltrane, weirdly, the first off the wall, leading the charge, but we do have some Giant Slayers and some Longbeards charging down into this unit of Black Orcs. And now the Thunderers taking up position on the wall. Just picking off some Black Orcs. And over here, picking off this Orc Shaman, unfortunately, is the target of their aggressive. They're just shooting down at him, just picking him off, sniping him. And now we've got control of the walls. We're just using them against the enemy as the enemy come pouring back into the gate area. These units rallying, they're just being shot to pieces. Ungrim coming in for a fight, charging a unit of Black Orcs. So we've cleared the gate area. They do still have some units in the city. So we're going to have to push in further. The Thunderers have created a nice little area for us here. I mean, this is basically a killing zone. Anything that comes anywhere near us gets riddled with Thunderer fire. Some Night Goblins trying to advance, and yep, they're gonna run. Off they go. We've managed to catch the giant spiders over here and completely destroy them. Looks like they're trying to reinforce, but their units are starting to break through just being picked off one by one. Unit of Black Orcs here. Marching in to try and reinforce, but they're getting shot all the way from over there. And also from up here. They get caught in a crossfire. Plus the Rune of Wrath and Ruin, which slows them down significantly. And it just turns into a turkey shoot. Very satisfying to watch. I think it's fair to say those giant slayers get shit done. Look at that. Good stuff. Fantastic. We are just going to occupy Karak Norn, I think. We've got the Ogre Blade. The Ogre Blade was once used by Chaos Dwarfs to tame the kingdoms amongst the mountains of Morn. How it came to the old world is a mystery. Okay. So we've got a Slayer Shrine here. We've got a Gromril Forge. We've got a Ranger Barracks. We definitely want a pub. We've got an Engineer's Workshop, which... it's a bit of a mishmash, isn't it? Let's get rid of the Ranger building. I will keep the Slayer Shrine, I think.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. That's fine. Okay, I'll go with that. Let's just check some of the other buildings. We could upgrade that and get walls there. They've still got Skaven Blight, but I'm not really overly worried about that. Batorka, we kind of do want to get walls there. We do want to upgrade all these bits. And...
welcome, friends of the Dowie.
I was going to see if I can federate with you, but of course I confederated recently, so that's why I can't do that. Right, that army is recruiting. How much more growth do we need? 17 turns. I mean, that's not... it's not the worst, is it? I might get a trinket maker over here as well. A trading depot can't go far wrong. Just anything to really kind of give me some more cash. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, we do have a lot of money, but that's because Ozpin's army was defeated, so that's replenishing. Belagar and his Ghost Squad. God, I hate it whenever they have a battle, because it always means I have to spend about 20 minutes upgrading them all. Let's get Grimnir's heirs. Let's do that. And Tiny Ross, you can have a tiny deadly onslaught. And Malcolm Dixon, you can be... I do like extra powder. Speed for artillery and missile units? Sure. I do want to get... I want to get you in Ungrim's army. I might get rid of those Slayers and replace them with him. I think that would be pretty good. We just need to destroy Kemperbad. Warwick has got a skill point, which we're gonna pop in. You know what? I'm gonna go full plate armor. I'm gonna make him an absolute. He literally just sits in combat and just punches things to death with his bare hands. So I think that's pretty good. We need to defeat Lehnert von Karstein and Glumir Spawn Seeker. We've got a lot of Oath Gold. Could we do anything? I could make Elfbane, but I'm not really fighting any elves. Need Obsidian, which I don't have. The Ring of Grimnir. I do quite like that. You know what? I'm going to make the ankle chain. I'm going to give it to Ozpin because I feel like Ozpin, he sits on his chair, he smashes things with his hammer. He's immune to psychology because he doesn't give a shit. So we're going to give that to Ozpin. Going to forge that, give it to Ozpin. Ozpin is going to continue to tank things with his face. Has been worn upon a thick chain that imbues the wearer with the courage of every High King of the Everpeak. That sounds like Ozpin. Holy balls. And Kenny Baker. Ballistics Instructor, I think. We've got a lot of heroes. I'm going to be honest, for all of Throne of Britannia's faults, at least it doesn't deluge you with heroes. Let's get Runic Axes. Although some armour would be good. I think there's a reason that most heroes, even things like the most melee heroes, that is, even things like the Dark Elf, what's it, Hag thingy? Anyway, they all have armour. There's a reason for that, because if you don't have armour, you get your head kicked in. You are a runesmith. What did I have you for?
Forwards.
Yes, I don't know what I was doing with you, so you just stay there for the moment until I remember. It'll come to me, probably, at some point. Maybe not, I don't know.
Arcane winds under control.
Good to hear. Groby Nutter. Suppose everyone's got to have a hobby. Ah, oh, bloody... Oh, you better not head north. Bloody Skarsnik. Honestly, you think you can finish off the Greenskins and they pop up like
My Slayer oath would have me
mushrooms.
kill you where you stand, but I am also a king, so I'll hear you out.
I wouldn't. Peace treaty? No. No, mate. You, my friend, are dead. I mean, wait, you are already dead, but you know what I mean. Now, if those armies just wandering around are a pain in the arse. Oh, Kislev. Oh, Kislev. I could maybe do as much damage as possible. I'll probably just climb the walls and overwhelm. Ah, you know, it's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it. I could have picked off a unit or two, but I'm not that invested. Oh, lost furs as well. It's not great. And dwarf beer. No matter. The Chaos Horde is looking decidedly depleted. And it's split up. So once Ozpin's back at full strength, he will go around, he will kick the shit out of those guys. Ostermark, can you deal with Vlad? You've got armies wandering around here. Can you not deal with Vlad for me? It shouldn't be hard. Kislev has been raised. Bretonnia and Paravon are confederated. Aidan Turner as Sexy Dwarf is back. Good to see Aidan back. That's nice.
Yes, for Slayer King.
Bomb. We're going to go straight for... You know,
Friends of the Empire, come.
why? Why no military access? Why not a defensive alliance, you dick?
Not in my name.
That's, I legitimately do not understand what your problem is, Karl. I am deeply confused and angry. Alright, well, good luck dealing with Grimgore. You're on your own. Dickhead. These armies not got anything. No. Oh, I don't think we'd have too much problem, even if they did attack. I'm sorry to trespass, but frankly, just give me a military access treaty, wouldn't be in this problem, would we? Would we, Karl? Would we, Karl? Would we? No. I do need to kill Lehnert. I mean, my army's quite beaten up, but you know what? I am not concerned with taking on Lehnert. No, that looks... It's mostly zombles. Lehnert, you're fucking dead. Just clipping some of the bats there. Now, Lehnert's army. Obviously, we've got a grudge against Lehnert. It's a stupid name, and that's why we have a grudge. I think that's why we have the grudge. I think it's just a really stupid name, and it just really upsets the dwarves when people have stupid names. So they leveled a grudge against him. They're going to deal with that. He does have a lot of zombles. The zombles of Zombleton, common are we, apart from those that have just literally exploded. Thanks to cannon fire. Now, our front line is looking a little bit battered from that last battle and a little bit of attrition, but I don't think they're going to have any problem dealing with the units that are arrayed against us, because it's mostly, say, zombles, skeletons. I think they have some grave skeletons as well, but they've also got a corpse cart with an unholy lodestone. Who cares? Otherwise, it's just, there's some crypt ghouls. So, yeah, crypt ghouls. They die very quickly to missile fire, just FYI. Like, very quickly. Now, we are trying to be flanked. There's some direwolves and some fellbats trying to flank us. The Peak Gate Guard are guarding that flank, as you can see. They're just, I think the direwolves are probably going to try and go for the cannons. So we're just blocking their path. We've got to keep an eye on them, because at some point they probably will spring into action and try and flank us. Meanwhile, the units the Quarrels are focusing on are, well, dying. Very, very quickly. Got some direwolves on our left flank. I think they're trying to come after the Ulthar's Raiders. They're going to hit the Slayers, who... Are these large? No, they're small units. But the Ulthar's Raid is going to come in and help out. They've got more than enough melee and weapon damage to sort of help out the Slayers there. I've got no problem with that. And the Longbeard is going to charge in. The Dire Wolves now trying to flank us. The Peak Gate Guard are shadowing them. Obviously they are quite fast, so we've got to keep that in mind. The Quarrel is continuing to lay fire down on the blobs of undead. And we're tanking this very, very easily. There's Warwick right in the centre there, up to 16 kills. You just can't kill Warwick. He's just a bit of an hard nut. He's like Ozpin in training. And Strigoi Ghoul King coming in. This is. I was looking to come and fight Lehnert for having a stupid name, and he came right to me. So Warwick is going to kick the shit out. He's just going to beat him up in his stupid face and his stupid name at the same time. The dire walls did manage to try and break through, but they broke through by coming through the peak gate guard and suffered for it. And down they go. We managed to block them quite convincingly. The peak gate guard now moving in to try and assist, but by the time they arrive, most things are going to be dead as Lehnert goes down like a ton of bricks. Right, grudge done. Lehnert executed. Nice. And Warwick is indeed an executioner. Good stuff. We do need to get you back somewhere to replenish, don't we? Let's sort of head... No, that's not really going to... well, if you go over here, you'll get replenishment eventually, some bit. And then maybe you can join Ozpin. Head north. Deal with that. That might be a good idea. And I might need something to deal with Skarsnik, but let's get some more money, some more pots, some more stuff like that. That's all pretty good. We're still waiting a few turns for that, so I'm not overly concerned. I'll recruit more Longbeards and Thunderers next turn. That's not going to be a problem. And we're closing on Karak Asgaraz, and yeah, Grimgor Ironhide is currently holed up in Nullen, and frankly, I'm not going to bother helping Karl. If he doesn't want to, if he's going to be a dick, then frankly, he can deal with Grimgor. Let's see how well you do, Karl. Go on and fight him. Go on, see how you do. Gonna get absolutely stomped. Yeah, stupid chin man. Don't know what that meant. Good. Unfortunately, we're running out of time for this episode, so we're going to leave it there. Next time, recruiting Ozpin's army and heading north to deal with chaos. Finishing up the last of the Greenskins in the Empire. Well, maybe I'll leave Karl to deal with Grimgor. And we might have to go down and deal with Skarsnik, because the Dwarves continue to be struggling with finishing them off. But that's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.